Swerve Strickland defends his title, beats Christian, and Double Nothing. Of course, Will Ospreay has a title already. Okay, at least he's had a matches, but boy, they threw that title on Will Ospreay real quick. They did all that work to make Roderick Strong interesting and took a title off him already. Okay, I get it. Will Ospreay, you got tens of millions probably invested in Ospreay, so you got to make the most of it. Okay, we're going with the sports analogies. You know, he came with the Jaguars, fine. So now he has the match. Ospreay ends up getting the title shot. Now, he's gonna face Swerve Strickland at Forbidden Door, right? That's where it's gonna be at.
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna have Swerve Strickland. He's one of your hottest guys. You made the right decision to make him champion. Now you're gonna have him against your other hot babyface, who's the more expensive one, and you're gonna have him in a match. And if they go into this match and it just ends in DQ. This is the kind of stuff that people talk trash about with WWE. You have this big match that ends in DQ. So this is really a situation. They can't have this end in no DQ or a DQ situation. They're really putting themselves in a spot here that makes no sense to me. Why would you put two of your hottest baby faces? It's like, oh, people cheer for them. Just put them in a match. Like, what? Is there? And this is what CM Punk talked about. Where's the business? Where's the thinking here? You just had this guy win a title. Go have him defend the title. Why are you putting Swerve Strickland against one of your hottest baby faces? What does that do for him, Jose? Explain this to me. It's driving me crazy.
And it shows, you know what I mean? This is the effect that AEW has on their fan base, as evident right here, you know what I mean?
Oh, my head hurts.
Oh, man, I wish I could explain it to you in a way that makes sense, but I'm with you, brother, man. This is such a dumb decision for so many levels. For starters, one of the big ticket matches that they had down the pike, potentially, was Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay.
Yes.
You know, we mentioned on this podcast before, potentially something as big as All In, you know what I mean, being the main event, with Will challenging over there. And they're going to go ahead and blow it at Forbidden Door, which is a big enough event. But that's the whole thing. Forbidden Door gives them an excuse to showcase so many other potential challengers. This is the one event, potentially two at Wrestle Dream, where you have talent from New Japan, where you can have a challenger that can take the L and not have any sweat off their back. Get Tomohiro Ishii up in there, you know. Get Shooter, get Shota Umino. Give him a showcase match.
Riddle, one of these guys.
So many other options, and they went with Ospreay, and they're gonna blow this big ticket match so soon and so telegraphed too, because to your point, Ospreay also has a title. I doubt, one, that they're going to give him two, and two, they're going to have Swerve lose it so soon. We thought All In might have been too soon for him to lose. This is definitely too soon for him to lose. And the other thing that got to me was the way that they got him to this match. In the Casino Gauntlet match, which is a match type that I'm a fan of, you know, they've gotten me over with that match so far. But that's a perfect opportunity to get somebody else the win without having Ospreay take the loss. There's so many other people in that match that could have won the match. No sweat off of Ospreay. Swerve him up to Swerve and get him a really good match, and that would have been that. But they have Ospreay win it for no good reason, and now they're stuck in this situation where they got to get their way out of it. We got to see how the match plays out, but I don't see any scenario where this was going to look like a smart move. It didn't make any sense. And to your point, this is the frustration that a lot of fans from the outside looking in have with AEW when they go in this direction, and they're having to make sense of it on their own. We're having to make the booking make sense. And that's not the way it should be.
And it's true, because if you go the DQ route, it's going to be, oh my God, you know, from the half full arena. And, you know, it's like, okay, so you got to go with the definitive finish. What's the benefit for Swerve if he loses? You've just killed this run to feed him to Ospreay to make your guy. I guess it makes sense for Ospreay to be your guy, but you want to keep all these money-making options strong instead of just killing them. And if you make Ospreay lose, you built him up, have him champion, and you just make him lose anyway? Like, this is why they should not be having this match. It makes no sense. You nailed it. All in. Fine. That makes the most sense. In England, you know, you that's how you can maybe sell seats and stuff like that. That's business. That's the thinking. That's where you do it. So it's like you just brought Pac back. You finally have him on your content. You've been paying him for this long. You have him on your television content. Make it Pac. Yeah. Feed him Pac. That would be a great match. This is what all you're catering your audience to these 5-star matches. You're making matches so you make the overlord of 5-star matches, Dave Meltzer, happy. So give him Pac and Swerve. That'd probably be a fun match, and then you can have Pac lose. Whatever. This is what he's there for. But it's like mind-boggling. Hate to end it on a frustrated note, but that's what happens when you have AEW as the last topic on your show these days.